So the next presenter is Rekha, and our topic is Feminization of Agricultural Labor, a case study of Mysore district.
Myself Rekha, research scholar under the guidance of Dr. H.R. Uma, Department of Economics, Sarini PG Center, Tuginakere, University of Mysore. Today I am going to present my paper on the topic of feminization of agriculture, a paradigm shift for stabilized growth. Introduction. The rising share of farm work in India undertaken by women, a phenomenon commonly referred to as the feminization of agriculture, which can be taken as a paradigm shift in Indian economy, raises questions about the changing character of rural India, particularly with regards to women's social and economic roles. This study is an attempt to analyze whether feminization of the agriculture sector has an influence on empowerment of female agricultural laborers in Mysore district. Further, this study tried to analyze the socio-economic impact of feminization in Mysore district. For this purpose, a sample study of women respondents is conducted in Mysore district. Significance of the study. The rural women who are engaged in the agriculture sector remain much backward compared to their urban counterparts. Their level of education, employment, income, health status, technical skills, and political involvement are all the lowest among all the segments of the population. An empowered woman can contribute to the stabilized growth in an economy. Therefore, it is important to empower rural women to achieve stabilized growth in Indian economy. Hence, this study attempted to present an insight view of the status of women across the levels of socio-economic settings. The study also tried to shed light on the decision-making power of women in agriculture sector as well as their socio-economic empowerment level. Objectives of the study. The first objective of the study is to identify the relationship between women involvement in agriculture and their decision-making power. The second is to examine the factors responsible for differences in socio-economic empowerment of respondents. Hypotheses are: the first hypothesis is women participation in agriculture has significantly improved their decision-making power. The second hypothesis is participation of women in agriculture has positive association on socio-economic empowerment. Research methodology and data sources. The present study is based on primary as well as secondary data. Various tools like tables, graphs have been used for better presentation, and appropriate econometric tests like crosstalk, chi-square test, Women's Empowerment in Agriculture Index, that is WEAI, and other statistical techniques have been used to analyze the relationship among the variables. The area of study has been confined to the district of Mysuru. The necessary information and primary data have been collected through an interview schedule, that is questionnaire, for the present study. Total 200 samples have been collected from the Mysore district. Agricultural workers in Mysore district. A large portion of the population depends on agriculture for their livelihood in Mysore district. There is a decline in the number of agriculture cultivators and increase in the agricultural laborers during 2001 to 2011 decade. Compared to the 2001 census, the number of agriculture cultivators is decreased by 12.22% and the number of agriculture laborers increased by 24.22% in 2011 census in Mysore district. There was a decrease of 8.6% in the number of male cultivators, while the number of female cultivators decreased by 21.57%. The graph presents the distribution of agriculture workers in Mysore district as per 2011 census. The total agricultural workers in Mysore districts are 13,14,268. Compared to urban agriculture cultivators, rural agriculture cultivators contributes more in Mysore district. The total agricultural laborers in rural area are 2,96,613. Compared to agriculture cultivators, agriculture laborers are contributing low in Mysore district. Primary data analysis. Decision-making power of women in agriculture activities. Women's role in agricultural activities and other decision-making power varies partly in relation to their status in the household and in agriculture works. This study tried to analyze the decision-making behavior of women with men. It studies whether women are the absolute decision makers in families where the male members had migrated to other sectors for better earnings. The following test reflects the decision-making powers of women agriculture laborers in agricultural activities. Hypothesis test 1. The null hypothesis is women participation in agriculture has not significantly improved their decision-making power. The alternative hypothesis is women participation in agriculture has significantly improved their decision-making power. The table shows the level of participation of women in agriculture activities and their decision-making power. Here, the table shows the level of participation of agricultural women on their decision-making power. The chi-square value for the level of participation of women in agricultural activities and their decision-making power is 26.046 alpha and p-value is 0.00. It is significant at 1% level, which implies that the women participation in agriculture has significantly improved their decision-making power in agriculture activities. Therefore, the null hypothesis is rejected and the alternative hypothesis is accepted. Socio-economic empowerment of female agriculture laborers in the study area. Women empowerment means to strengthen women with power and authority to act. Empowerment is a process by which women gain greater control over material and intellectual resources, which will assist them to increase their self-reliance and enhance them to assist their independent rights. Empowerment does not necessarily follow with rising money incomes. It is only the yardstick of welfare for development of women. Empowerment of women involves many things: economic opportunity, property rights, social equality and personal rights, etc. The following test explains the social and economic empowerment of the respondents in the study area. Hypothesis 2. The null hypothesis is...
Sorry for the intervention. Please come to the conclusion, please.
So finding. May I go for findings, sir? Findings of the study.
Not necessary, please.
Okay. Conclusion. The analysis presented here supports arguments that basic social and economic protection is missing for a large portion of rural population, because of which women, as the cheapest and weakest labor in households and communities, are falling back on agriculture, whereas men are moving out of farms altogether. To transfer the situation, it is essential to put the focus on women in the overall development plans and policies of agriculture. This can lead a significant contribution of rural women for the stabilized growth of economy. Thank you one and all for the opportunity. Thank you.
So anybody can ask clarifications or queries? I want to get clarification from you regarding the methodology part.
Yes, sir.
You have adopted the hypothesis alternative and normal hypothesis, and also you have applied different t-test and chi-square. Yes, it's not a test, it's a chi-square.
Not average, sir. Index.
Regarding the methodology,
Yes, sir.
how you have adopted the alternative and null hypothesis without application of this methodology for the selection of the sample respondents of 200. Clearly you have mentioned that.
Yes, sir.
You have selected the 200 sample respondents from Mysore district.
Yes, sir.
What is your criteria? Why you have selected Mysore district? What is the criteria for? Which methodology has been adopted for the selection of the 200 sample units for study purpose.
So for the sample selection, I have used the random, simple random
But you
technique,
didn't
sir.
mention this.
Yes, sir.
You did a blunder mistakes.
Yeah.
As a senior faculty, I am very bothered about the sincerity and the commitment of the scholars, to be frank, what I am saying, as well as the teachers also. Where are we? Without the justification of the selection of the sample units, how you have applied the chi-square test and applied the hypothesis?
I haven't mentioned here, sir, but I
No,
have.
I don't want to. Sir.
It is really interesting the topic, feminization
Thank you, sir.
of agriculture in Mysore district. But I am worrying about male population. What will happen to male population? And have you noticed what they are going? There is trade-off. Is there any trade-off between women workers and male workers?
Trade what, sir?
Trade-off.
Trade-off.
What they are doing, male population?
So,
And there
re-
is feminization, if you are able.
sir, as per my observation, in recent year and as per my primary,
How they manage agriculture activities, ignoring their domestic work? That is my question.
no, sir, they don't ignore their domestic work
Okay.
for the agriculture, to involve in agriculture activities. They do both the work at the same time, sir. Here I am not saying that they are ignoring their domestic chores for get involved in
What
agriculture
do you mean
activities.
by feminization of agriculture? First tell me. What do you mean by feminization of agriculture?
Sir, an increasing number of female
Their
laborers
involvement in
involvement in
right?
agriculture, sir. Yes, sir.
Male population is already there,
Yes, sir.
What happens to them?
So in recent years, they are migrating to city for better earnings and get new jobs in the city, sir,
You have to seriously
to get betterment of their life
situation.
standards.
It is a serious problem. You have to carefully examine that impact of feminization of agriculture